different. I figured I wanted to try the weekly vlogging thing in May, so we'll see if I keep this up. I've already missed one day, so never mind, but we will try and weekly vlog, I guess. I don't really know why I wanted to try weekly vlogging in May, but yeah, I am, so cool. So yeah, it is the 2nd of May, it's Bank Holiday Monday, and I'm just trying to get everything done today that I wanted to do yesterday, because I didn't do anything yesterday that I needed to do, and yeah, but it's fine. I don't even know what I'm doing. So today I need to film my April wrap up, I need to edit my May TBR because I still haven't done that, and also I would like to read, basically. So by the time you see this, my May TBR will be up. Basically you can just disregard everything I said in that video. I don't even know what I want to do. So this week I think I want to read contemporary romance, and I'll try and keep that as like a theme in this vlog, and we'll see how I get on. So I'm currently halfway through, oh my god, what's it called? The third Kiss Quotient book, by Helen Hoang, the Heart Principle. I have been wanting to read this for so long. I read the first two back in 2020 and absolutely loved them. It's probably my favourite romance series, and I've been waiting to read the last one because I'm just like, I don't want it to be over, because Helen Hoang hasn't like written anything else yet, and I know I can obviously reread them, but yeah, so I've just been like putting it off because I really wanted to like savour it. And so I thought I would read it this month because it's Asian readathon, and I can use it for some of the prompts for that, and also just because I really love Helen Hoang's writing. Like, I genuinely think she's like one of my favourite authors. So yeah, I'm reading that at the moment. I'm really loving it. It's just like the first two, but obviously specifics relating to our main characters. So in this one we're following Quan, who is Michael's cousin and Kai's brother from the first two books, and he has just had major surgery. He had cancer, and so he's sort of trying to get back into the dating thing, because he's like a little bit nervous about it all. And also we're following Anna, who is an undiagnosed autistic person. She is autistic with low support needs, and she's like learning that throughout the book. And she's also got like a really emotionally unavailable family. I feel like they're not very close, but they have like high expectations of each other, especially of Anna. She's kind of in a rut because she is a musician and she like can't get herself through this music piece that she's trying to do. So she's also in a relationship with someone, and he says to her like, I want us to have an open relationship, and she's just like, what the hell? So because he wants to start dating other people, she tries dating other people, and that's how she meets Quan. And oh my god, I just love them so much together. Like, they're so cute, and Quan is so patient with Anna, and like, it makes me swoon. Yeah, Quan is just so lovely. Like, he's just so sweet, and yeah, I love them so much. I love them together. So yeah, where I've got to in the book, so with like Helen Hoang's books, they always have autism rep because Helen Hoang is autistic herself, an Asian rep because she is Vietnamese American, I think. So there's always those bits of rap, which is one of the reasons why I love them. But also they always feature like the cute romantic stuff, and then there's always like a really dramatic, quite serious topic underneath. So something happens in Anna's family, and I've just gotten to that bit, and it's like really sad and like really emotional, so I'm just like, oh my god. But yeah, I just love her books so much. So I'm so glad that I'm like finally letting myself just read something that I know I'm going to enjoy and like will be nice, you know. I think like I'm fed up with fantasy at the moment. I love fantasy, obviously it's my favourite genre, but I've just read so much fantasy lately, and like, especially because I've read so much in April, I just want to like dial it back a bit and just chill. Yeah, like when I read Heartstopper, it was just so nice to read something that is like light and fluffy and romantic and like just chill. And I know it obviously has like heavier topics in it, and it's the same for the Heart Principle, but it's just so nice to read something that isn't like high stakes all the time, where I don't have to wrap my head around a really complex fantasy world and like magic systems and all that. It's just nice to just take it slower and easier. So I feel like a lot of May is going to be those kinds of books, because that's just what I want to read at the moment. So yeah. Anyway, I need to go and film my April wrap up now, and then edit my May TBR, even though it's kind of irrelevant. But oh well. Yeah, so I will catch you guys later. This is a horrible angle, but it's what you've got, so enjoy. Hey guys, so it's Tuesday. I just got back from work and I'm so tired. I feel like bank holidays are never long enough. And I just want to have more time off. What is going on? And I just want to have more time off than I get. It's like, don't get me wrong, I love my job. I love my job so much. But if I had the choice, I would sit at home and read all day over it. Like, it's just so exhausting. Talking to people all day, dealing with awkward customers. But something really cool happened. Oh my god, it's slipping and that's what the problem is. Just slowly sliding away. I think that stopped it. Anyway, oh gosh, what was I on about? Oh yeah, something good actually happened. So a lady came in just with a query, and myself and my colleague helped her, as we do. You know, we're just doing our job, and she came back a few like half an hour later or something, and she brought us both a bottle of wine, which was really sweet. Like, it was so kind and unwarranted. I was just like, oh my god, thank you. You know, I never ever expect to be thanked in my job, because at the end of the day, like, I'm just doing what I'm told to do, which is to help people to do stuff with the books on PCs and stuff. And like, when you get someone come in who is so genuinely like thankful for helping them, even if it's something that you like consider to be really minor, yeah, they're so thankful, and it's so kind. It's so kind, and it just it puts a little bit of hope and faith back in me for the world and the people in it. Because you do get the other customers who are awkward, you know, and you know, they're not thankful or whatever. They you know, they make you think, why am I doing this job? But yeah, it's just it's little things, you know, just makes you think, oh, that's really sweet and it's really kind. Even though I'm just doing my job. I'm so tired, I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Oh, I'm so glad to just chill tonight. Spoops, Ro and Beth are doing Patreon sprints tonight, so I'm going to hang out on there and hopefully just read. I'm still reading I'm not reading the Kiss Quotient, what's it called? The Heart Principle. I'm still reading that. I think I've only got about half an hour left according to my Kindle. So I'm probably going to finish that tonight and start something else. I might start the Ex Hex, because that is on my TBR scrolls. TBR. So I'm going to go and have a shower now, get something to eat for dinner, join on sprints, and just chill. I'm so glad I only have a 3-day week this week. Well, I have a 4-day week, but one of those days is my study day. So I don't have to go in to work. I can work from home, which is nice. I'm so glad, yeah. Okay, cool. I will update you guys later.
The websites for all of the boxes that I've unboxed here, as well as a link to all of their social media as well. So do please go ahead and check them out if you are interested.
Guys, it is Thursday, so it's been a hot minute since I've done a vlog update for you. I do have things to talk about reading wise, but today it is my study day, so I thought I would sort of show you a day in my life doing my apprenticeship study, very briefly as part of this whole weekly vlog, and then I will give you a reading update later today when I've finished, because I am technically at work today, but I'm like working from home. That's how I describe it to myself. If you're new here, I am a apprentice librarian. I'm doing apprenticeship in library and information services. A lot of people don't know that that's a thing, but it is, and that's what I am, I guess, studying at the moment. So I have a series, I'm trying to pick up my pen. I have a series of assignments that I do every month for my apprenticeship that kind of relates back to what I do like at work, and it's all part of like training and stuff, and then I get a qualification at the end of it. So this month my assignment is on the storage and preservation of information, and what I do is I always print off my brief first thing and just go through what I need to do, make some notes and annotate so that I know what I need to put in my assignment. I did already do this before, but this is a different brief to what I'm actually supposed to be doing. So there's like the same things on there, it's the same criteria, I just think it's worded differently, but I want to make sure I'm doing the right one. So I've got a new tutor very recently, so I'm sort of getting used to their methods and like how they like things to be done, so I want to make sure I do it right. And I also make a bunch of notes on essentially a plan for what I need to write in my assignment. So I've broken down all of the criteria, because we have like knowledge, skills and behavioural things to do, and then there's like different ones each assignment. So this one is K7, K9, S7, B2, B11, and that obviously means nothing to you, but it's just sort of how you demonstrate like you know what like you've had to do for your assignment. So I've broken that all down into a plan, and then hopefully today I'm going to write the whole thing so that I can then get all my evidence, because I need to have like pictures and quotes and stuff as evidence as well. And if I need to take a picture of anything from the library, like I can do that during the week, and then when I next come to work on this, which will probably be next Thursday, I will add that in, edit it, and hopefully it'll be done, because it's due on the 22nd of May, so I want to get it done as soon as I can so that I don't have to think about it for the rest of the month. It's because last month though I was a little bit behind with my last assignment, so usually I like in a month will finish one assignment and then just make sure I know what I need to do for the next one, and then I'll have my tutorial, and then I can get started immediately on my next assignment after my tutorial. But I haven't been able to do that this month, so at the moment I am working through what I need to do to make sure I know. This is something I did while I was at work on Saturday last week, because I had nothing to do because I was on counter and it was dead. So I like came up with this little plan. I just want to make sure that that plan is actually what I need to do for my assignment. So that's what I'm going to be doing this morning. I'm watching some booktube while I'm doing that, and yeah, oh my god, my arm hurts holding my phone like this. I've got a cup of tea because I woke up and my ear was really itchy, like I'm either getting a cold or hay fever, and I really hope it's hay fever and I'm not getting a cold because I don't want to be ill again. So that's what I'm doing this morning. I better get on with it. Hello everybody. After my very eager and productive start to today, I'm really flagging now. It's 20 to 1 and I just don't want to do anything at all except sit on my phone and scroll. I think what I'm struggling with is the last assignment I did only had, I just realised I was literally doing it like this. The last assignment I had only had one like marking point and the distinction criteria, and this one has 5, and I just don't know where to start. I've written, let me see. I've written 400 words, though we don't have like a word limit or like a guidance on any of that. But I've written 400 words, which is like 3 paragraphs. And I wanted to write the whole thing today so that I could just not think about it for the rest of the month. I know I've obviously got the rest of the day ahead of me, but I'm just really struggling. It's because a lot of it is really technical jargon in this one, and I don't understand like what half of these words mean. I feel like I'm having to teach myself it before I can write about it, even though it's probably like not that complicated and I'm overthinking it. It's my degree brain taking over from my level 3 brain. Because this is like the qualification is like the equivalent of A levels, and I'm so used to doing stuff to degree level because I've done up to level 7 work wise, like study wise. So I definitely feel like I'm overcomplicating what I need to do, but yeah. Oh my god, I should have just done a PhD. It would have been easier than going backwards in terms of the complexity of what I'm studying. God. Yeah, I've got all my notes here that you saw me writing, and you can see how much I've annotated this piece of paper. And my plan that I did before is not really helping. Like, it's helped me because I've broken down each of the criteria into like sections, but what I'm going to do instead is like do it as hard, because this is about like physical stuff in the library and digital stuff in the library, and so I'm going to do it physical and then digital instead of like whatever the hell I've written here. So yeah, I'm just struggling. I thought if I did a little vlog update it might help me focus more on what I need to do by like talking about it, and yeah, I just don't want to do it. I'm just not in the mood anymore. I keep thinking about playing The Sims. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna try and get back to it. Okay, I will do it. I will. Still here. I'm logging off for the day though, slightly early, because I just can't do any more at this point. I've sat here for hours and most of that time has probably been spent on my phone, but I've managed to do about 1,000 words, which obviously I wanted to try and like write the whole thing today, just like a draft version, but it's fine. I've got about half of it left to do with talking about the digital side of everything, and I've made a list of pictures I need to take while I'm at work during the week, so I'll probably go back to work on it next week, do some more then. Yeah, it's just I don't understand half of it. I just don't get it. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. So I think I'm going to try and edit a bit more of a video now, and then later I will give you my reading update that I promised this morning. Monty, would you like to tell everyone what the problem is? Oh, I see, you've gone quiet now that you're on camera. Is it raining? Goodbye. Goodbye. Don't come back. I'm not going out with you, it's wet. Hello, my loves. It's Friday. Thank God for that. I'm so done with the week. I need to be horizontal. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. So tired. Oh my god. I know I said I was going to give you a reading update yesterday, but honestly I just did not have the time. I don't even know what I was doing, but I just didn't. I forgot. I'm still reading the Ex Hex. I think, let me have a look. I think I've got about an hour left of it. Yeah, I've got like 55 pages or something left. No, like 60. So I've got probably about an hour left. Oh god, what day is it? Friday. When did I last give you a reading update? I think it was like the start of the week, wasn't it? yeah, I finished, what's it called? The Helen Hoang book. Absolutely loved it, 5 stars. Brilliant. She is honestly my favourite romance writer. I love it so much. It's just, they're so easy to read, and like, I love the way she puts in like her autistic characters, because obviously autism is different for every person who experiences it, and even though she has autism herself, it's not like each of the books that she's written have that same representation with autism. Like she does different things with autism. So I can't remember exactly in the first two because it's been a really long time since I've read them, but in this one, Anna kind of has a lot of experience with masking, and like this is something she talks about a lot in the book, and I really like that we sort of saw that side of autism in this one, whereas in the first two it was like different experiences. So I like that she encompasses different aspects of autism in the books. And then obviously the romance is great. I love the sex scenes she writes. I love her love interest. Quan is probably my favourite of the 3 love interests that she's written. He is so sweet. He's so lovely, and like he's got this tough exterior, and like he's just so kind, and it was just so lovely. I loved it so much. So yeah, 5 stars. I think my only like complaint is the ending felt really rushed. Like she sort of didn't know how to end it, so she's kind of like wrapped it up really quickly, and like it was a bit random, but like it didn't detract from how much I enjoyed the first few bits of the book. So that was 5 stars. Absolutely loved it. Oh my god, beautiful. So the Ex Hex, I'm not really enjoying it, honestly. It's such a letdown compared to, what is it called? The Bride? No, oh, The Heart Principle. Oh my god, it's such a letdown compared to that. Like, it's weird because it's obviously a different type of romance. Like it's very much, I wouldn't say it's a fantasy romance, but it's like a contemporary fantasy romance, because we're following Vivi and Reese, and they're both witches, and they met when they were in their 20s, when he was like an exchange student or something for the summer at their wizard college, and he's from Wales. He went back to Wales because he was betrothed to another, so they broke up, and then like he's had to come back to where the wizard school is, wizard college, to reset the ley lines. And like, oh my god, I'm not explaining this well at all, but she cursed him, and now the curse is on the town, and I feel like most of the focus of the story is on them lifting this curse and not their relationship. The few sex scenes I've seen haven't been great, and like they felt like they're almost fade to black. Like they're not good, not compared to Helen Huang's ones anyway, which are so like everything is out there on page. I love it. But yeah, I just not vibing with it very well. I don't really like the characters. I don't think I'm liking the like second chance romance thing as well either. Like I don't think that's for me, maybe. Whereas like with Helen Huang's books, it's not like first love type stuff, but it almost is. I don't know, I just feel like it's lacking like the romantic stuff that I liked about the first book I read this week. So yeah, I'm just kind of just reading it to finish it at this point. Like I kind of want to DNF it, but at the same time it's just easy to read. But I'd hope to read 3 books this week for this vlog, but I'm obviously not really going to have time to do that now, because it's Friday, and I'm probably going to wrap up the vlog tomorrow. But I'm hoping to finish that today and then start Delilah Green Doesn't Care. I really want to read that next. But it's weird because I tweeted this yesterday. Like I have, or maybe it was the day before, I flip-flopped from like wanting to read cute fluffy romance to reading horror and like gross horror. Specifically, I want to reread Uzumaki, so that's something I might do this month. But I'm a little bit like, I don't know if that's good for my mental state right now, because it's like really fucked up, and I'm like, I don't know if it's probably a good idea to read something like that. But yeah, I kind of want to reread Uzumaki because that's my favourite Junji Ito and I love it, so I kind of want to reread it. It's weird, I just don't know what I'm in the mood to read for. No, it wasn't English at the moment. I keep looking at my TBR cart and like all the books that I've got lined up for this month, and just none of them are speaking to me in particular. Anyway, I had a lot of mail come today, so I thought I'd show you what I got because it is book related. So first of all was my Grace and Honey delivery. Oh my god, I'm so glad that I've got some more candles. I have loads that I haven't even burned yet, but you know, I can never have too many Grace and Honey candles. So I got Lady Death, which is a Court of Silver Flames inspired one. I do quite like that. So this one's jasmine, saffron, amber and fir. And it's really nice, and it's got like glitter on the top as well. Yeah, I quite like that. I don't know how to describe the scent because I don't know anything about scents, but I do like that one. And then this one is There's Only One Bed, and it's clean linen. And this is my favourite type of scent. I love like clean, fresh smells, which like makes me a bit sad because most of Becca's candles are like really fruity, like sweet scents, and they are nice, but I don't prefer them. I do prefer ones a bit like this, so I hope she does more in this kind of vein. I really wanted to get one of the House of Sky and Breath ones she did, Captain Whatever, because it's like ocean scents. That's another one of my favourite scents, but she hasn't restocked it this time, and I've missed the first few times she stocked it because it's really popular. So I'm hoping she does more in that kind of vein because those are my favourite types of scents. But I'm so excited to burn this one. It's just so nice, and it's really strong as well. Like most clean linen scents aren't that strong, and this one is like really good. So that's There's Only One Bed, and it's really nice. And Lady Death, which is obviously Nesta, my bae. And then I will slightly just turn the camera for you. Look at all these books. This is all the books that I bought in the Orbit sale on Star Wars Day. I'm gonna do a proper haul video, I think, for them. I was gonna do a haul and unboxing, but I didn't want to carry the box upstairs. So I think I'm gonna do a proper haul for you, but I'm just gonna quickly show you now what I got. And something I noticed, my shopping spree, hang on, let me grab them. Something I noticed is actually, I think my library, our supplier, like, must have a good connection with Orbit, because a lot of the books we have are from Orbit. Like I recognise a lot of them from the library. Oh my god, my brain's not working. Like most of the SFF we have must be Orbit books, because so I've bought 13 books, all half price, so I think they're worth about 127 quid, and I spent about 60. So you know what, I'm not gonna complain. Like, I am trying not to spend too much money at the moment, but it's not happening. Yeah, so they're all science fiction, fantasy, which, as you guys know, is like my favourite type of genre. I have got more sci-fi though this time, because I really want to expand my horizons with sci-fi. So I'll do like the standalones sort of first. So I got Intrusion by Ken McLeod, which I think I saw this in Waterstones once, which kind of put it on my radar. I've got For the Wolf by Hannah Witten, which is a Little Red Riding Hood retelling. I'm probably wrong about that. This is a fantasy that I've been really interested in reading lately. And then this one I hadn't heard of, but I read the synopsis online, so I thought I'd give it a go. So this is The Unlikely Escape of Uriah Heep by H.G. Parry. Next I've got a couple of M.R. Carey books, which I haven't read from M.R. Carey before either, and I didn't realise that these are written by the same author. I do think I'll enjoy them because I'm quite interested in the synopsis. So the first one is The Go With All the Gifts, and then this is another sci-fi. It's like a post-apocalyptic again. The writing in all of these books is so tiny, and that is really going to piss me off. I love dystopian. Like my favourite kind of setting, I think, is like end of the world, apocalyptic sci-fi stuff. I don't know, like I loved the Maze Runner books when I was younger. Like I loved them so much. Then I read the prequel book, The Kill Order, and it just put me off so much for the rest of the series. So yeah, I feel like a lot of these books are going to give me that same sort of vibe. I don't know. And then the rest of the books that I got were all Myra Grant books. So Myra Grant is Shauna Maguire. Yeah, the rest of the books that I got are all by her. So I got her entire Feed quartet. So there's Feed, Deadline, Blackout and Feedback, which are part of the Newsflash series. I love Shauna Maguire. Like I love the Wayward Children series, so I'm interested to read some more of her adult books. So yeah, I've got the entire Newsflash quartet. And then I've not heard of this series before, but it's Myra Grant again. So this is the Parasitology series. I think it's just a trilogy. So this one is Parasite, Symbiont and Chimera. And I didn't actually read what these are about, but I think it's more sci-fi Oh, the year's most contagious thriller. Okay, that's those three. And then I think this is her newest one. This is a horror, Into the Drowning Deep, and I think it's Scary Mermaids. Those are all the books that I got in the Orbit sale on Star Wars Day. So thank you, Star Wars. I'm not a Star Wars fan, but thank you, Star Wars, for existing so that I could get 50% off books for my collection. I'm so glad I've got more sci-fi because I love sci-fi so much and I don't read a lot of it. I just think this is great. I try not to pick up too much fantasy because I think like I'm not, I don't know, I do love fantasy. I just feel like I'm trying to find my niche with it and I'm a bit fed up of it at the moment because I have read so much fantasy lately. So I'm going to do a proper haul video talking through all of those, I think, and telling you the proper synopses, so keep your eyes out for that. But yeah, I'm going to go chill tonight. I bit the bullet yesterday and reinstalled The Sims 4 last night because I follow this guy on Twitter, Another Plum Bob, and I love his legacy that he tweets about. I love reading it. I've always loved reading legacy stories and it's made me really want to start my own legacy in The Sims 4 and to like document it. I've done legacies before but I've never seen one through more than like Gen 3, Gen 4. So I kind of want to start my own legacy. If you know anything about me, I'm not a Sims 4 player. I get really fed up of it really quickly because it has a plethora of problems, but I kind of really want to give a legacy family a go because The Sims 4 has a lot of nice content. It's just the bare bones of it that I have problems with. So I'm going to try and see if I can see past that. But I have a lot of mods that I want to install before I start doing a legacy family, but I don't know if I can be asked to do that tonight because I'm so tired. I don't really want to sit at my desk and literally just like install mods all night. If I had an audiobook to listen to then it'd be different, but the only audiobook I'm planning on reading this month is the next Mortal Instruments one, and it doesn't become available on my library app until like the 12th or something because somebody's got it checked out at the moment, which is really annoying. Like, just hurry up and read it. so I don't know, but I also don't want to read the Ex Hex. So I don't know what I'm going to do tonight. I might just lie on my bed. I really need to take a nap. I'm so tired. I just want to go to sleep. Maybe I should take a bath. It's too hot to take a bath though, that's the problem. It's just too hot. Like the temperature's really shot up today, even though it's chucking it down with rain at the moment. Yeah, I'm going to shut up now. This is a nearly 20-minute update. So, bye. I've just finished the Ex Hex. And I cannot believe how much I hated it. It was so crap. It was awful. Oh my god. I'm just looking at the acknowledgements and apparently this is the author's 13th novel. I genuinely thought this was a debut. Like, I have read debut books that are better than this. It was so crap. I've just compiled it and I think this compile score was like 4.14 or something. It was a 2-star. It was so shit. It was so shit. Oh my god. It's not the cheesy plot, like the cheesy plot I expected. It was just, I don't know, the writing was just so bad. And like, as a fantasy reader, I would have expected to like this because it is kind of like a fantasy. It's about witches and like it gives me like Sabrina the Teenage Witch vibes, but it was just really bad. And apparently there's going to be a sequel. It's a series. No, I don't. It was shit. It was so shit. I'm so glad that I finished it. I never want to touch it again. Yeah, no, it was so bad. I can't explain how awful that was. It just, I didn't like the characters at all. I didn't like the love interest and I didn't like Vivi. I didn't like the plot. Like there was hardly any romance in it, and it's a romance book. It was so shit. It was just shit. It just shit. Awful. 2 stars. Awful. Absolutely cackling. I just went to do my Goodreads review and I saw that Becca in the books rated it 5 stars. No, Becca, it was terrible. It was so shit. It was so boring. Oh my god. I don't know what it is. I just really didn't like it. It was so bad. It was just fucking shit. Do not read this book. Hello honeys, this is probably my last update for this vlog. I think last night I wrapped up the Ex Hex. I finished it last night. I think I told you my initial thoughts and feelings. It was 2 stars for me. I hated it. It was so shit, just, yeah, not great. I don't know what it was in particular, but I just didn't vibe with it. I did start my next book, which is Delilah Green Doesn't Care by Ashley Herring Blake. I'm only about 70 pages in so far, so I will be carrying this over into next week and into next week's vlog. I kind of had hoped to finish 3 books this week for the vlog, but whatever. So yeah, I have just started this. This came in my February Afterlight box, and so far I am really vibing with it, at least more than I did with the Ex Hex. So this follows Delilah, who goes back to her hometown to photograph her stepsister's wedding, and there she comes across Claire, who she has known in the past, but they're sort of lost contact, and Claire is one of her stepsister's best friends, and so they are blossoming a small relationship. But I am really enjoying this so far. I love the characters. I really feel like I can relate a lot to Delilah, but also I feel like I can vibe with Claire as well. I feel like I see myself in a bit of both of them, but I'm getting on very well with this, much more than the Ex Hex. So yeah, I will obviously be finishing that next week's vlog now. Yeah, I'm on page 73, so I've literally just started it, but I'm vibing. I am vibing. So that's that. I guess that's for reading updates. I've just come back from seeing Doctor Strange 2 earlier, and I don't know, I did really enjoy it, but I didn't love it, but I didn't love the first Doctor Strange movie either. Doctor Strange isn't really a character that I love. I can just take him or leave him. So I think maybe that's why I didn't love the film, but I did like the plot and everything. I liked seeing Wanda again, and I really liked the introduction of America as well. I really hope we get to see more of her in the MCU, because I really vibed with her. And obviously it was great, it looked great. We went to a ScreenX showing, so there's 3 screens. So you have the screen in front of you, and then kind of on the sides there are 2 screens as well, so it kind of feels a little bit like a full surround experience. So it's you're in the movie, and it was so cool, especially with the kind of film that it is. It was just so cool. So I really liked that experience. I definitely go and see a showing like that again. Maybe when Thor comes out I'll try and see it like that. I did really like the film. Obviously don't want to say anything more than that really, because I don't want to give away spoilers, because they are rife on the internet at the moment. And because I kind of knew something was going to happen. When it did happen, I was a little bit I wasn't as blown away as I would have liked to have been, because I kind of was yeah, I knew this was coming. So yeah, it felt a bit gimmicky, I guess. I feel like I'd seen it before almost, so I don't know. But the experience was really good, and I enjoyed the film for what it was. I hope I mean, at the end it said Doctor Strange will return, so I hope we do get to see more of him. So yeah, cool. Yeah, I guess that's it for this week's vlog then. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the week with me. Yeah, I've got a busy week next week. I've got story time on Monday at work. I'm working on Saturday as well, and on Sunday I'm doing an escape room with some work colleagues, so that'll be cool. But yeah, that's it for this week's vlog, so thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, I do really appreciate it. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you haven't already, if you would like to see more content from me. But that's it from me today, so goodbye.